Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale, then you see the road. I'm out to my soul, and tell me the size whenever the smoke clear out of my face. And my picture perfect, you do I look fine.
Nah, I'ma do my own thing.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale, then you see the road. I'm out to my soul, and tell me the size whenever the...
Are you ready to be entertained? Let's get into another reaction, y'all. This is Ted Lasso Season 2, Episode 5. Last episode was amazing, and I'm ready to jump into this one right now. You want to see this in full reaction? The link is down below. While you're down there, don't forget to hit the like button, share, and comment. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Ted Lasso and find out exactly what the show has got to give.
In with the raindrops, I'm doing flip-flops.
Hey.
Look what one kiss can do.
Good afternoon. Sorry, I was waiting for you to ask if I needed anything. It's Maddie's their 35th wedding anniversary. Jade.
How do you know my name?
I don't. That's what the 35th wedding anniversary is. Jade. I really want to make sure we get the window table.
I have to talk to Derek.
What does that mean? What's going on?
Do you mind just turning that?
Right, your old mob in Richmond struggling. There are a lot of theories as to why that might be. There's a lack of leadership from your successor as captain, Isaac McAdoo.
Isaac's a good lad.
They're like a woman behind the wheel, completely lost.
Didn't you lose your licence drink driving?
That was an allergic reaction.
Is that the same medication that made you piss your pants?
Good news. We can set aside the table in the corner for you. I'm sorry, I can't guarantee a reservation for the window table.
I know Roy Kent. If that's...
Well, please let us know if Mr. Kent ever wants the window table.
Everything about that scene was super racist, and then she sprayed that in the air as in, I don't even want to say it. Are we going there? Because we're not going there, are we? I think we're going there. Why would she spray that in the air? And then she did that. Ooh, we're about to get into dark times. Oh. What's going on, guys? What was that?
Yes, that goal was entirely my fault.
I don't want to hear it. You need to get our shit together.
Hey, fellas. No, I gave you an indoor whistle. I was saying there's something wrong with us. Not the way I see it. I believe in communism.
What?
Rom communism, that is. Worldview that reminds us that romantic comedies with folks like Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan,
Drew Barrymore.
So, Matthew McConaughey.
Kate.
Yep. Beckinsale, Hudson, Winslet.
I enjoy Renee Zellweger and all the Bridget Jones movies.
All those attractive people with their amazing apartments and interesting jobs go through some lighthearted struggles and still end up happy? And so can we.
Jennifer Lopez.
That's a great call, Danny, and not at all beat too late. Fairy tales do not start, nor do they end in the dark forest. It may not work out how you think it will, or how you hope it does. It will all work out. Our job is to have zero expectations and just let go.
Stop playing that shit.
Yeah, not exactly what I said, but I appreciate you. I
Anyone know what's going on with Isaac?
got no idea. No.
I've accepted aubergine and snogging, but piles I will not abide.
We play Sheffield Wednesday?
Saturday. Sheffield Wednesday, Saturday.
We gotta play them twice in the same week?
Club is called Sheffield Wednesday. We play them on Saturday. They're called Sheffield Wednesday because they used to only play on Wednesdays.
This Saturday? I can't, I got plans.
I'm leaving.
Oh, come on.
Is Isaac okay?
No, ma'am. He is not. No, he's a wigwam and a teepee right now.
He's too tense.
Boom!
Do you want me to talk to Isaac?
No, that's okay. We got it. I know exactly what Isaac needs. Thank you, though.
What's Isaac need?
I have no idea. Have a player talk to the team captain before I intervened.
But Isaac's our captain.
It's Isaac to pull himself aside, you know, because that'd be dangerously close to messing with the, what's it?
The Dark Art? Space-time continuum.
That's it. Fact is, Isaac is a big dog, you know, so he's only going to respond to a big dog himself.
I'll do it.
Oh, you're being serious? Oh! You didn't laugh. You knew he was being serious? I'm sorry about that, Nate. But I do appreciate the offer, you know? I just think we got to get him a real big dog.
I'm okay with Fanny.
Just giggle.
I don't know. Did I?
We're doubling down a show, Rebecca, who is a fictional character. She does not actually exist, so something's up.
Come get your free Nespresso coffee machines because I'm amazing at my job.
Amazing at their job. Don't have to point it out.
Please don't forget to post when you make yourselves an Americano.
I'll put someone on my Insta straight away.
Do you think you can make this one post not about Welsh independence?
Yeah.
Can I, like, give this back to you and you give me cash? Is that a thing? Or?
No. This mystery man that I've been talking to on Banter has just quoted Rilke.
Maybe you're writing letters to a hung poet. A place where minds can come to undress. Oh, that's really good. I'm going to use that.
Still chatting to these other guys on the other dating app you mustn't. Less revealing, but more revealing.
Jesus, where's the rest of it? Christ.
I mean, shouldn't romance have a little mystery to it?
It all comes back to branding. Even with love. Oh, Danny, enjoy your free coffee.
Oh, I don't drink coffee. Is it okay if I give it to my neighbor? She also doesn't drink coffee, but her son does, and she's trying to encourage more visits from him.
Oh, wow, look at this.
Sorry, Nate. They're actually just for the players.
I hate free coffee anyway, it always tastes so...
What's going on with Nate? Why is everything really not good happening? I'm starting to feel really bad for him, although he's a jerk in most of the season.
Hello, Rebecca.
Ah, hello, Higgins. What can I help you with?
All from their new owners, showbiz magnates Rob McElhenney and Ryan Reynolds. I can't tell if them buying the club is a joke or not, so I haven't replied to them yet.
Did you just see what was on my screen?
5 boys. I never look over anyone's shoulders to see what's on their screen. I used to. Oh, apologies.
So your ringtone for your wife is She's a Rainbow by the Rolling Stones?
It's our song. It was playing the moment we met. He really is my rainbow.
Aww.
When you first met your wife, how did you put yourself across?
You know, the night I met my wife, I was attempting to be a brooding punk. She's a Rainbow came on, and I started playing upright air bass. Everyone in the bar laughed, except one person handed me a damp, disgusting bar towel. Been married to her for 29 years. I
Good
suppose
story, Higgins.
the best brand is just being yourself.
We love Higgins. Love, yes. I suppose. She types slow.
Do you need something?
No, me, no, thank you. There's possibly one little thing that you might be able to help with.
Yeah, come sit down.
Can you make me famous?
No. Nate, you don't want to be famous. Yeah, and tabloids going through your rubbish.
I don't want that.
Groupies everywhere. One, you are where you are because of who you are. You don't want to go messing around with fame. Famous people get sent so much free shit.
I know what I want. A window table at a restaurant.
Is that it? Come with me. Nathan needs a table at a restaurant.
Ooh, excellent. Ooh, Atelier Robuchon. Chiltern Firehouse.
It's a taste of Athens in Tooting.
Did you just say Tooting?
Tooting. It's his parents' favourite place.
Wait, you can't get a table at something called A Taste of Athens in Tooting. There's a simple solution to that. I'll just buy the restaurant.
Teach a man how to get a table and he eats at that restaurant until it becomes a Starbucks.
Just be assertive.
Yes, yes. Lovely, wonderful. It's wonderful. Perfect.
Oh my God. We've got work to do.
Take down my photo or you start giving me free kebabs.
$7.50, mate.
No way. Fancy running into you here.
She told me to expect a mustachioed surprise that would anger me. I thought it was going to be Wario or my great aunt Natalie.
Appreciate your effusiveness despite her appearance.
Why are you bothering me at my kebab place? This is like my church.
What do you think about joining the coaching staff, Roy?
Fuck off. I don't want to coach. I like what I'm doing, and I'm good at it. People tweet about me with GIFs.
I know some folks pronounce it gifts, but I hear you. By all means, you should do it for the rest of your life.
Why won't you let me be happy?
You two are father and son, right?
What? No.
No, you two remind me of me and my old man when I told him I was leaving medical school a week before graduation. Would have made a great doctor too. I was really good at it. Bedside manner, but it's just not what I was meant to do. What? I love making a doner kebab.
I'm really just here to ask you for a favor for an old friend. One Mr. Isaac McAdoo.
All up in his head, isn't he?
Yes, he is, and I need him to check out of there by Saturday.
Let me finish my kebab and pray on it. Right there.
For the collection plate.
Well, this place is ruined now.
Yes, Nathan Shelley, party of 3.
Let's see, Mr. Shelby.
No, that is not your name.
It's pretty close.
Oh, yes, Mr. Shelby.
It's Shelley and you know it, you dithering kestrel.
You don't need to be loud, Nathan. You just need to be commanding.
You command every room you walk into.
Hardly. Every time I walk into one of those meetings, they look at me like some schoolgirl with pigtails. But I have a secret. I make myself big. I stand up on my tiptoes, put my arms in the air, and make myself as big as possible. Like this. Find your own thing, but don't back down. You deserve whatever you want.
What the hell are we gonna do here for anyway?
Same thing you do when you cross an elephant with rhinoceros. Hell if I know. Ain't no side eye like a Roy Kent side eye.
It's like he's 24/7 hangry. Do you know where you're going?
Well, no, this is it. Here, I'll just text him and let him know we're here.
Yeah, what? I could do.
That was funny.
That's where I grew up. Oh. This is where I lived. Where I learned football. And during my career, when I was going through a bad patch, I'd come back here and play.
Put me to play with him. I'm a professional, mate. I can kill him.
What about me? What do I get to do?
Nothing.
Oh, come on. I keep score?
Fine.
It's 0-0.
0-0.
It is 0-0.
Hello. Shelley, party of 3.
Shelley.
No, my name... In fact, that's all our names. That's my dad there and my mum as well. We're all Shelleys.
Others hungry.
Stop it, Lloyd. Forgive your father, my darling.
As you may remember, it's their 35th wedding anniversary. Jade. If you remember, I requested the window table.
Sorry, we don't take reservations for the window table.
I don't like her.
Excuse me, one moment.
And I also don't like his father.
Nathan. Fucking Shelley.
What the f***? I hate spit.
Be right back. Don't get too comfortable. No table is open, so here is what I would love to see happen. You're going to give us that table, and then my family and I are going to order starter, main course. I'm going to be stunned by how quickly a gaggle of Shelleys can get through a 3-course meal and get out of here.
Okay.
And perhaps you'd like to give me a number as well.
Sorry, I'm picky.
Oh, me too.
Not a dog.
That's what I was saying. Don't whistle at me. I'm not a dog. Just letting you guys know, I thought in the beginning of this episode that it was totally a race thing and I wasn't gonna say it. And it seems like it wasn't a race thing. It just seems like she just didn't want to give him the front table because whatever the reason was. I thought we were going to the race thing and then I thought something else, but I'm not gonna say it out loud because clearly I was wrong. Good job, Nate.
No, you don't want to play. You on one leg's better than this fool on 2.
See that, you little bitch. What the f, Roy? Just bring round and get my leg broke.
Football is a fun game that you used to play as a few kids because it was fun. Go back out there and have some fucking fun.
All right. Game on.
Is that all right?
That was great.
Too many.
Kind of like all the nipples in that movie Showgirls. Halfway through, you don't even notice anymore. That makes me happy. You gotta be kidding.
Back to do.
Oh, I always cry at the show.
Gonna get me to come back to the club and coach.
Roy, I got nil interest in making you do something that ain't in your heart.
So we're really not playing games?
Maybe a little. When you realize you want to spend the rest of your life coaching with somebody, you want the rest of your life to begin ASAP. You complete our team. I'm also just a coach.
Never coming back to Richmond. Not now, not ever.
Oh, wow.
As you wish. I'm sorry about that, Coach.
Set your line for PM instead of AM?
Yes, sir, Steve, sir. Beautiful Saturday, and we are playing Sheffield Wednesday.
AKA the Owls. What does a British owl say?
All right.
Woo. Worth the wait.
L is for the only one I see. Be very.
We had season tickets for Richmond. My father wanted us in the best seats in the house.
I sat there because she was there.
They wanted to call security to kick him out.
But she insisted that I should stay. We fell in love.
A close friend of the family used the same storyline for the film Titanic. We've been in litigation ever since.
Together.
Come on, Richmond!
Who were those two?
Love, two in love can make it. Was made.
Stop with the ball play. Telling you I'm Richmond that you're fucking fit.
Oh, Rebecca. They send each other messages?
Doctor, floor, ceiling, trash can.
Get in.
see how you're feeling.
Oh, well, that's mighty nice of you. I'm just dealing with the terror of knowing what this world is about, you know?
Well, my door is always open.
Then why even have one? Heck, Coach Beard can take that thing out for you. Oh, snap! Hottie alert! Look at this guy! Woo, woo, woo! Ha, cha, cha!
Yeah.
You are out to describe the truth, leave elegance to the tailor. Hey, I appreciate you checking in, Doc. All right, let's go Greyhounds! Woo.
17-year-old Matthew Kerr will make his debut. They're calling him the Irish Ronaldo. What do you think he'll do today?
I don't know. He's 17. He'll probably have chips for dinner and a wank before bed.
I was looking for some insight about how he'll play.
I told you, I don't know. And we come back at half-time and we complain because they didn't do exactly what we thought they'd do. Of course we don't know. We can't look them in the eyes and encourage them to be better than they ever thought they were capable of being. Just on the outside, looking in, judging them.
Well, here's a look at your old team, warming up in an interesting new way.
It's good to see McAdoo with a smile on his face. He's been a shadow of himself.
Oh, I try not to cry. But always, there you go. Never all right, Jeff.
Bet you don't miss that, Roy.
What?
Said I bet you don't miss the cold, eh, Roy?
I miss all of it. Excuse me, this isn't what I meant to do.
Roy!
Jeff, I have to go.
Go ahead, Terminator. That's a nice taxi.
You're Roy Kent?
No, no, everything else all right.
No, head at home. It's my anniversary, mate, and I still haven't bought a present. Great. The wife loves cash.
Hey, the same thing Nicky Six said in the Motley Crue behind the music. You gotta date your wife.
Thanks, Roy.
No! See this new watch? You get everything else right in 10 minutes, it's yours.
Get him.
He gives that other guy order cash.
Cheers. No!
Can't let anyone in without a ticket.
I'm Roy Kent.
He does look like it. A little.
I believe you're holding a ticket for Reba McEntire.
Good to see you back, Reba.
Enjoy the game.
You.
Is you?
Seen her dressed in blue.
Is this their song?
It's like a sail, white so
Hello, Coach.
Just shut up. You had me at coach.
Oh, Lord, Nate. Oh, he's gonna think he's being replaced. So, this is a very good episode. This was a very good episode. So good to have Roy Kent back here. Every time that the song starts going, I don't know, I get this show makes me so emotional. I try not to get emotional. It does not work. I always end up crying. I don't want to cry. I'm tired of crying when I watch the show, but it's like a good cry. It's one of those cries you feel like deep down inside, and then once you relieve a little bit of it, all that stress goes away. Once again, by the way, I was watching them play soccer when, whatever his name was, went with Roy Kent and Ted Lasso down to wherever the Holy Alley were to go play. And it reminded me of like when I was younger. But what's interesting is I had a couple of seconds where I remembered one of my old coaches told me, when you kick the ball, you always kick it with the side of your foot. You don't ever kick it with the tip of your toe. And I also remembered that when I did kick with the tip of my toe, I always got a goal. And I'm like, I wonder, because I was watching them with their feet, and I was like, okay, they're kicking, and I did see them kick with the tip of their toe one time. That's why I thought about that. And I was like, that's interesting. I wonder if my coach lied, or like why did he used to tell me kick with the side? And I always did, like when passing and stuff like that. I think I told you guys, I think I said it, that obviously I was a soccer player. I think you guys know that. And I was a striker, center, halfback was most of my positions. Sometimes one of my coaches used to rotate us, like all of us, so we all played every position. And the only position I never played was a goalie, because they already knew. I don't know what it was. I could do headbutts. I could knock somebody down. I can give you what you wanted to be given. But if I was in a goalie and I was just sitting there waiting for a bunch of people running at me, I don't know what it did to me. It just never worked. I tried to play goalie in practice, in soccer practice, and it was dreadful. I was just like, I'm not doing this. I'm out of here. And I would run in the opposite direction. But even I did one kick and I was in the center of the field. You guys can ask my mom. My mom watches this show, so my mom probably will comment down below and tell you guys it's true. Unless, did we go through this already in season 1? I don't know if I said this already and I said the same exact thing. But if not, something new. If I did say it already, repeat. But I was at the center of the field. I don't know what was up with me on that game. I was knocking it out on this one particular game. I was all about like knocking bodies down, and I kicked the soccer ball from the center of the field and got a goal. Like, I was running and got to the center and I said, I'm not running anymore. And I kicked it. It was at the center half mark of the field. It went right above the goalie's head and went in, and everybody was like it was insane. Somebody is typing ferociously down below. Oh, well, that field must be small. Actually, it wasn't. Actually, it was not at all. It was actually a decent sized field. I have no idea how I did that, but whatever. Anyways, so because I'm a narcissist, you know how to talk about me, and I was not in the show. So in the beginning of this episode, I swear to you, I thought that we were gonna hit this race card thing. And like, I'm about to say something, and this is just from what I watched, what I hear on YouTube, I have this weird thing. Gather around the table. I have this weird obsession. I did it a lot. I stopped doing it recently, but I used to watch Parliament, right? It's super weird, but I think the UK's or is it like the British Parliament is like the greatest ever. Like, they do not hold back. And I love the whole standing, sitting. And I just recently got so into it. I was like asking my family questions about what does this mean? What's this mean? I used to watch it every single day recently for like about 3 months. Like every day I would like type in somebody in Parliament and like just watch them argue with each other. And I remember what kept coming up in Parliament was about migrants, like how it is in the United States of America, which is so sad because migrants literally make pretty much it makes the United States. The United States is vastly built on migrants, immigrants' backs. I'll call them immigrants. And I don't know how it is in Britain or the UK in general, but I did hear, even my cousin who was born in England and raised in England, she did tell me that immigrants, like there's a big problem dealing with people coming into the country, taking jobs, and there was other things that I heard, some other factors. I don't think it's the same thing that like the United States keeps polarizing in our heads, like migrants or immigrants are crime people and they're killing and all this stuff. I didn't hear that in Parliament. I heard more about like taking their jobs, taking people's jobs, and like, you know, since the pandemic, I'm not getting into all it. You know, the economy is not good. I'm about to like start giving you words that not even I really understand. So let me just dip away from that. But I used to hear, and it kept talking about Muslims being in the country. There's somebody in Parliament, I think he's in Parliament right now. He's the head of some group. I forgot, you know, they have the Green Party, they have the Liberals, this, that, other. And this one particular person he kept talking about like Muslims. So because this is filmed over there in the UK, I swore that this lady was racist. I swore that when she did this spray thing and like did this air, I thought she was trying to like say they're dirty or smelly. Like that's where my mind went. But I am also in America, and people in America who are racist, they do that dumb shit. So it's not, like, it might seem weird for me even to say it, and the viewers, wherever you are watching this, you'll be like, wait, that's what you thought? In America, unfortunately, especially in a time that we are in with Trump, going for being a president again, and you know he's racist. The racist people are just flocking in full effect. So I thought that that's what this lady was. I thought that we were going there, but this show also came out in 2020. It says release date. I don't know when season 2 drops, but that would be right around the time that all this was happening, right? Right? Donald Trump was president around 2020. I don't know when Donald Trump was president. We're in 2024. So this show came out when Biden took over, because we're about to be 4 years in. So this happened after all that. Okay, so that makes sense. So anyways, the point of it, this whole spiel is, I thought that's where we were going, and I was about to get a little on the defense. I felt like we went there, and then we kind of left it, and then it turned out to be that maybe she just wasn't a nice waitress. But then when he said, oh, maybe you'll give me your number, and she's like, no, I'm good, I'm picky. I wanted to know what that meant. Like I don't know what they were trying to give us there. I kind of want to look it up, but we don't know really. I had to look up really quickly. I just started typing right away. I wanted to see if I was right about Jade, who the waitress name, about if they were trying to touch upon racism. It doesn't seem like it. I think that's where my mind went, but it seems like what I've looked up, that it's not true. Back to Roy Kent. It's good to see Roy Kent in here. It's good to now know that he's going to be a coach. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen with him and what's the other guy's name? The one who I think is kind of cute. Like, his face is okay, but his body is giving. I can't remember his name, but you guys know who I'm talking about. Roy Kent always had a problem with him. So I'm really excited to see what's going to happen with those two. It seems like Nate is going to have a problem with Roy being back, and especially as a coach, because now Nate's going to feel threatened that he's here, but Nate needs to get over it. Like, I understand that Nate has a lot of like insecurities about himself, because he even dislikes the person who cleans the clothes. Like, he has a problem with that, or the water boy, I should call him. So Nate just needs to really get it together. It's great to see Rebecca falling in love, and also Rebecca and Ted were texting each other. They're texting each other and they don't even know it. I wonder if they're gonna be a love interest. What's really interesting is, I thought that in season 1, I thought they were gonna end up being a love interest, and I think what's going to happen is they might just be that, which I'm super excited for. Ted is still an amazing, sexy ass man. I think he's so hot. I wonder what he's like in real life. Like, is he somewhat like of this dorky kind of character? If he is like that, kind of like that in real life, he's probably so sexy. That is so appealing, that personality. The assistant coach, still, he's hysterical. I love him. Him matched with Ted is a perfect combo. They do everything perfectly. The therapist lady, loved her. Loved seeing her in. Whenever her and Ted interact, I always end up just dying laughing. Ted seems to be still very insecure about the therapist lady being here. I hope that they end up having a conversation and we start diving deep into what's hurting Ted, which is obviously dealing with his ex-wife and his son not being here in this country, and you know, they're over there doing their thing and he's over here doing his thing. I'm sure that he does miss them. Overall, I would give this episode a 9. I don't think I've ever given this episode anything short other than a 9 or a 10. It's just a very good show. Short, quick. I wish I could watch it more often, but over here on this channel, I watch a million shows, so I just don't have the time. And plus, I'm working nonstop. I'm exhausted. Especially recently, I've been just so tired. But thank you guys so much for sticking around with me to continue on watching more of this show. Please check out all my other reactions while you are here. And until next time, I'm off this.
You gotta choose a side. You gotta do what's right.
Look, I ain't got no time to be hanging around. Nobody trying to figure out if they good or evil. I'm fighting the crime, 70 lives, one at a time. I'm killing the rhymes. I do it for the people. I'm Peter Parker running through the 6 with a bag.